12-year-old CEO of the Arbor Group of Day Camps here in the state of New Jersey. And if you're interested in getting a job at one of our member camps, I strongly encourage you to watch this entire video.
I love the energy here. I love the environment. This place, this camp, is filled with so many great people, so many great kids.
Every year I come back because they just mean so much to me, and I get to have a good time, and you don't really get a lot of opportunities to get paid to just play and have fun.
The ideal staff member is going to be childlike, not childish, in that they love to play. They really like working with children, and they have good stamina because the day can get long and the job is hard.
What I remember most about being a camper was all the friends that I made at camp.
Because I'm still friends with people that I went to camp with. Definitely, I would say activities also. Just like the excitement of camp, because coming to camp every day was just super exciting. It's like the best thing ever, honestly.
Yeah, I remember a lot of my favorite counselors. I just remember the culture that they instilled with us, just having that group, like family, just your closest friends at camp just with you, just, having a good time.
Everyone's always happy and very welcoming, and it's fun to come to work every day because the kids are always happy to see me, which keeps me coming.
And always going home at the end of the day bummed because I wanted to stay at camp.
I have campers who were in preschool when I started, and they're now in second grade, and it's great to see them grow over time and see how they've learned and developed, and see that you have been such a big part of that. Camp has helped me make some of the best friends I've ever had.
Not only just from when I was a camper, but coming back to work here, I've been able to reconnect with a lot of people, and because we knew each other when we were younger, we were able to connect. But then especially just new other specialists as I'm a lifeguard. I've been able to bond with them over the things we've done as a kid or the things we do in our lanes, and it's just been a great overall experience.
The reason I work here is just because I love what I do. I love working with the campers, getting to know the new faces each year, getting to see the old faces. I mean, there's campers who I've, gotten to watch grow up. Like this guy. You get to be with this guy all day. What's not to love?
Camp is awesome.
And that kind of thing of just being there for them, being a positive role model in their lives, and having that connection with them is something that you can't put a price tag on.
I remember that they used to address each of us individually. They used to ask us how our day was going. They always knew our personalities and what things would make us happy or what activity we excelled at.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I would say the hardest part of the job is probably just dealing with children that come from so many different backgrounds and having everybody come together for the summer and work as a group, and we only have 8 weeks together. And
you get so attached to these kids. You spend all day with them. We talk about everything under the sun. Like, we get to know these kids on such a personal level. So then at the end of the summer when you see them on that bus, I'm just like sobbing my eyes out because you always know that there's some that aren't going to come back. So this is it. This is the last time you see them.
yeah,
So it's definitely right. That last day is that is the hardest part of the summer, without a doubt.
it is. It's 100%. It definitely is.
There's going to be challenges that staff members face all the time, but they're ones that you learn to go through, and it's nothing that's ever going to stop you. It's challenges that are positive. They're ones that help you grow and make you move forward. So in the moment, things might seem difficult, but you're going to look back, be better for it. You're going to know how to handle things, and then at the end, you're going to have to say goodbye, and you'll realize whatever happened before, it was not as hard as what's happening right now, saying goodbye to these kids.
Working at camp is a difficult job. It's difficult physically and it's difficult mentally.
Being out in the sun for 8 to 10 hours a day, dealing with 15 rowdy kids, that definitely gets to you.
The hardest part of the job, I would say, is like cracking the shell of like those quieter kids that may feel excluded from the group, and like getting them to break down their walls and talk to you and be friends with everyone else in the group.
Also those campers that are so hard on themselves and don't believe in themselves, trying to get them to gain more confidence and try new things.
It's also one of the most rewarding jobs you're ever going to have in your entire life, and I can say that with a lot of confidence.
I wish I knew the amount of responsibility and impact I would have on the kids, and I feel like it's just one of the most rewarding jobs you could possibly have.
Yeah, working at Pine Grove it's honestly like an experience that is like no other. You come in and it's just a place where you can be yourself, and that's the most important thing to me, because I feel like it's so hard to come into a place with so many people and just feel accepted no matter what, no matter who you are. Just everything about you is welcomed, it's valued.
And I remember back to when I was a camper and the first time I got to do things, and then seeing my campers do the same thing and having those first memories and knowing that I was there to be able to help them and impact their summer.
I've had people from all sorts of major corporations come back to me who've worked at camp and say, hey, this was the best management training I ever had. You're gonna learn some really critical skills. How to make decisions in real time, how to get children to work together, how to work with your peers, how to communicate with your boss. All these things that you're gonna need to succeed in life, you're gonna get through a summer camp job.
My leadership skills are a lot better, communication skills are better, problem solving, critical thinking, all of that has just impacted me greatly.
I work here to watch the kids succeed. There's not a better feeling than watching a kid struggle with something and then a week later come back to it and do it.
After last year, which was literally the best summer of my life, I just figured, how could I not come back this year?
So I'd like to tell you a quick story. We had a lacrosse game against another camp and we were tied with almost no time left on the clock, and I put this one small, somewhat inexperienced player into the game at the very end, right in the attack position, and I said, if you get the ball, you need to shoot it at the goalie's feet. And sure enough, this kid, Niren, caught the ball, shot at the goalie's feet, got the winning goal with almost no time left, and everybody picked him up and carried him off the field. And at the end, when we were done, since I was coaching the team, I said, I want to give this game ball to Niren. And I ran into Niren. I was out in Morristown, and Niren was at a bar, and he said, Coach Gold, you probably don't remember me. And I go, yeah, are you Niren from the lacrosse game? He said, yeah. He said, and you gave me that ball, and that was 18 years ago when I was 12, and I still have it on my desk. And that really is the power of what a camp experience can be. When you create a moment for a child, you create something that will last for them for the rest of their lives.